Seeing a black and yellow penalty charge notice stuck to your windscreen makes your heart sink. When you climb back into your car, you think, should I pay or appeal? In a minute, I'll give you 5 strong reasons to appeal your ticket. But first, I need to let you know how important it is not to ignore an Enfield penalty charge notice. I didn't pay or appeal my PCN. It's a long story, but it ended up costing me £600 after a visit from the bailiffs. And that's because unlike a parking charge notice, these parking fines here are enforceable by law. So when you get an Enfield PCN, you need to act quickly. Ideally, you don't want to pay more than you have to, and if you appeal straight away, it puts your fine on hold. That means if your appeal's rejected, then you still might be able to pay the discounted rate. You can appeal online or by post. If you feel your fine was unjust, then it's definitely worth appealing, so here are 5 strong reasons to appeal your Enfield PCN. Number 1, you were within the grace period. You're entitled to 10 minutes after your ticket expires to get back to your car, so if you're only a couple of minutes after your allotted time, then you have a really strong case to appeal. 2, the signs weren't very clear. So for example, they were faded, hidden by trees, broken or barely visible. You'll need photo evidence to back this up, so take as many pictures as you can and a video if possible. 3, you're unable to get back to your vehicle. Now this could be a medical emergency or something just as serious. Again, you'll need to be able to prove this. 4, you couldn't get back in time to your car because you've got mobility issues. Now if you're disabled, pregnant or have a very young baby, the Equality Act says you must be treated with understanding. And 5, you were parked correctly and an error was made. Mistakes happen. Now you've probably already got the hint by now, but the more you can prove, the better. It gives your appeal against your Enfield PCN a better chance. If you do send your appeal off and you're waiting by the letterbox for the reply, it can take up to 56 days, which feels like forever. If your appeal is rejected, you'll get a notice of rejection and you'll be asked to pay the parking fine in full. But if you're adamant that the Enfield PCN has been issued incorrectly, then you can escalate it to London tribunals. However, whatever they decide will be final. If you've had multiple parking fines, your council might be able to set up a payment plan for you, or they might be able to stagger when the individual payments are due. It'll really help your case if you can explain how much you can afford by setting up a personal budget which shows your income and expenditures. If you're wondering if you have a strong appeal, you could speak to online solicitors at JustAnswer. You can use their £5 trial to ask as many questions as you want about your Enfield penalty charge notice. I'll leave the link below the video for you. Good luck!